So last class we had talked about an application of quadratics that was a rocket being launched in the air. And so I did want to go over this other example that was on this before, just to help you all make sure you're understanding how to do this. So in this particular situation, it says Lucinda launched a ball off a platform into the ocean while vacationing with some friends. The height of the ball as a function of time can be modeled by the equation -4t squared plus 12t plus 16. So the first thing they ask is how high above the ocean was the ball after 3 seconds? So what they want us to find is the height, because this is the height, right, when t equals 3. So we're just plugging in 3 for t. So we have -4 times 3 squared plus 12 times 3 plus 16. So 3 squared gives us 9 times -4 gives us -36, plus 12 times 3 is 36, plus 16. So our height after 3 seconds is going to be 16 feet. So now in this second part, they ask us to find the maximum height. When they're asking for a maximum height, remember when you're talking about a ball being launched, it's going to follow this general shape. So the maximum height is going to be asking us for the vertex. And specifically, we are looking for the y-coordinate of the vertex. Now, we talked last class about an easy way to find the x-coordinate. We could just do -b over 2a. And in this case, b is 12, so we have -12 over 2 times a, and a here is -4. So we have -12 over -8, and we can reduce that by 4, and so we end up getting 3 over 2 is our x-coordinate. So we can take that x-coordinate and plug it back in to get our y-coordinate. So we have -4 times 3 halves squared plus 12 times 3 over 2 plus 16. And I know this looks gross, but it's not going to be so bad once we multiply everything out. So you have -4, and 3 halves squared just gives you 9 over 4. Now we can reduce this. 2 goes into 12 6 times, and then 6 times 3 gives us 18. And then we have plus 16. Now -4 times 9 over 4, our 4's will reduce out, but make sure you still keep that negative. So you have -9 plus 18 plus 16. Now -9 plus 18 just gives you +9 plus 16, which gives you 25, and the units here are feet. So the maximum height is going to be 25 feet. Now the last thing they ask you for here is how many seconds after leaving the platform did the ball land in the ocean? And remember what I talked about, you've got this overall general shape, and when you're talking about the object hitting the ground or hitting the ocean, what are we talking about? Yes, we're talking about our x-intercept. And the way we find our x-intercept is set y equal to 0. And in this case, we're actually calling y h. So we're going to say 0 equals this equation, which is -4t squared plus 12t plus 16. Now, let's see if we actually could factor this. If we factor out a -4, we end up with t squared minus 3t and then -4. And it does look like we can factor this, which is great. So we have t minus 4 times t plus 1. And we can set each one of these factors to 0, and we end up that t equals 1 and t equals -1. Well, we don't really have negative time, so we can throw that out, which tells us that after 4 seconds leaving the platform, the ball hit the ocean. So 4 seconds is our answer here.